the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Turner. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Lou Dort out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Turner finds Kuzma. Porter looking it over. Lock at 6. Latrey and Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Porter.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now, here's Dort. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside, Green. Holmgren against Kuzma. Fires it up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Orlando. Wallace right side. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From past the arc. Wallace misses.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pass to Porter. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Rollins, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. And not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
First one falls for him. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Bucks leading by 3. From deep, Green. The kick out to Porter. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And again, the Bucks miss. Wallace looking for an opening. Outside, Dort. And it's off from three-point range. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. Porter passes to Green. To the inside. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 7 points.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace to stop the drought. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Turner with a screen on Wallace. Kuzma outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Holmgren finds Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Rollins against Dort. Shot on the wing. Another miss by Kuzma.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Over in the corner, Dort. His three-pointers off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Turner. Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen on Hartenstein. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Williams outside. Rollins grabs the board. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Porter. A fadeaway. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Williams. And here is Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. There's Williams with the three. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. It's up a three. Green with the rebound. The Bucks trail. Porter in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Williams. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Here's Wallace. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now here's Green. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Clock is at 3. Here's Rollins. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wallace outside. The kick out to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
Now here's Wallace. Nice D from Porter.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Rollins. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Now here's Holmgren. Last game he had 13. To the paint, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And proving how versatile he can be. Holmgren, fantastic dime in the screen and roll.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Cason Wallace. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Green. The Bucks shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Outside, Porter. Here he goes. Trent outside. Outside, Porter shoots the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The three. Tries again, and Hartenstein finishes inside. Hartenstein's got 6.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
This is exactly what Trent Jr. is known for. Long-range sniping.
Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked. But Jalen is really good at making the right read.
Now here's Porter. Rollins the pass to Porter. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Flashy stuff there from Porter Jr. Defenders just couldn't stay with him.
Mitchell outside. Williams for 3. The rebound by Turner.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Basket counts. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. And he makes that one. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Mitchell with the steal. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making things happen for the Thunder. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now, here's Mitchell. Over Thomas. It's rebounded by Portis. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA. And Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we never seen anything like it.
Williams dishes to Williams. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, to the middle, here's Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. Williams for 3, and no good that time. Jackson down low, covered by Mitchell. Thomas with it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Joe passes to Williams. Now Mitchell. Thomas covering. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Mitchell outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Thomas. Rebound by Mitchell. Oklahoma City trailing. Inside. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jen. Green comes in for Jackson. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent. Now here's Portis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. And the Bucks miss again. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Holmgren against Portis. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. No good on the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Kuzma outside. They kick it out to Green. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Hey, when your big can pass it like Portis did there, the defense has to just tip their hat on that one.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Portis. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reactions? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. Wiggins outside. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Green. Now Kuzma. Over in the corner, Portis. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Thomas against Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Wallace outside. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Holmgren. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for Aaron Wiggins, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Mitchell. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Cameron Thomas. Pass to Rollins. Outside, Green. Misses the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Out to the right wing. Wallace outside. 3-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
That free throw, no good. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line.
What's up?
That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Here's Wallace. Outside Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Williams for three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Rollins the pass to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Williams. The Bucks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Green, 2 shots.
Shoot two.
That's good from Green. Both free throws good from Green. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren.
Milwaukee foul. Rollins. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Williams looking around. Over Green.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him. Boy, his touch has completely gone AWOL here in the second quarter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Holmgren with a screen on Rollins. Dort kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. Out to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And upon entering the league, Williams has developed a really nice handle, and it has served him well.
Now here's Green. Here's Kuzma. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Top of the key jumper, no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Green. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Green. Kuzma's got 13 points.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off the full repertoire of his game.
Holmgren up top, guarded by Kuzma. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Williams from outside. Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Good. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Turner with a screen on Wallace. Porter, no luck. Thunder shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Outside Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Guarded by Kuzma. Holmgren can't hit.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
And so it's Milwaukee headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops, we're out running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we start making shots, that always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Bucks.
Some teams just play slow and methodical. These guys have taken the F1 approach. Faster, faster.
Didn't know you were into race cars, big fella. You taking me to Monaco?
I got room on the plane, Ernie.
Oh, let's just drive. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Bucks leading by 7. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Turner is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Porter. Then there's Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Turner. Green kicks to Porter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dort passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Porter, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Wallace. Rebounded by the Bucks. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball. Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Holmgren. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Wallace. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for Wallace.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Porter kicks to Turner. Over to the wing. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Wallace. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. In third, the Thunder.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Holmgren for the lead. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Porter passes to Green. Turner against Hartenstein. Porter outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
The first one falls. That one drops. He ties it up. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now here's Porter. He's got 11. Green with a screen on Wallace. And a wide open look for Porter. Milwaukee the rebound. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Wallace finds Holmgren for the lead. Outside Williams. The three. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Takes the three. In the corner, Wallace with it. It's Dort on the wing. Good on the triple. Dort's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Porter passes to Green to the right side. Pass to Rollins. Back to Kuzma. Looking to end the run. Hands it from downtown. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you guys.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, Dort. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. And the dunk by Hartenstein. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
From deep, Williams. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen on Kuzma. Holmgren gets the bucket.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And here's Kuzma. Green finds Porter. Kuzma outside. Turner with the screen. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 10.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Turner with a screen on Holmgren. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Kuzma.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Mitchell in for Chet Holmgren. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis comes in for Turner. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Kevin Porter. Here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Wallace outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Wallace. They get it back. Door to screen on Thomas. Wallace with another miss.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Portis. Bucket is good. Portis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The Thunder with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Rollins. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Rollins got 7 points.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Here's Rollins. He's got 7. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside, Green. Kuzma outside. From the arc. Rebound by Williams. Thunder shooting around 48% so far in the third. Mitchell finds Dort. Mitchell a screen on Rollins. Dort off target with his 3. The Bucks shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Portis, the pass to Rollins. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And Greg, that three-point percentage you talked about made them one of the hardest matchups in the league. They could do damage from all over the court. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter comes in for Rollins. Holmgren can't hit. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Kuzma outside. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Holmgren the pass to Joe. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 6, Jalen Williams.
The Bucks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Kuzma. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Porter. Kuzma, right side. Outside Portis. From deep, Trent. No good there.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what
Boy, Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got 19 points.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Joe with it. He's guarded by Thomas. Holmgren outside. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Porter. Portis sets the pick for Porter. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Mitchell. Holmgren right side. And he makes good on the layup. Holmgren's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Porter. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Holmgren outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Joe. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Thomas. Here's Joe. Pass to Williams. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Thunder lead by 8.
I think they've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow in that first half, but their shooting's been a lot better here in the second.
Now, here's Thomas. Over Joe. Thomas, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Holmgren with a screen on Chang. Mitchell looking it over. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Traps in the tray. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Thomas inside. Covered by Joe. Trent can't hit. Well, Thunder have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Joe can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Trent kicks to Porter. Outside Thomas. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jang. Green, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Thomas. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kuzma, and the layup falls. Kuzma's got 27 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now, here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Kuzma. They get it back. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
One shot.
Bucks trail by 13. Kuzma outside. Porter inside. Wallace is there. Left side, Porter. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from Wallace. It's Williams with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Bucks. A shot by Williams, no good. Williams against Green to the inside. Here's Turner. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. 15 points here for Jalen Williams.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Kuzma. Porter with it. Kuzma, right side. Good D by Holmgren.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
Bucks trail by 17. Rollins with a screen on Wallace. Outside, Porter. Outside, Green. Here's Rollins. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder lead by 17. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Trains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 12 points here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Too open that time, made it look too easy.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time for a presentation of the player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuzma outside. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Rollins. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wallace with his screen for Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Green. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Goes back up. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 points here in the second half. Kuzma outside. Back to Porter. Turner with a screen on Wallace. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they really took control of the first 2 games in this season series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with just 1 left here to go against the Bucks.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Chet Holmgren.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Here's Holmgren. Following the bucket by the Bucks, Hartenstein with a screen on Kuzma. Outside Williams, just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K.